Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super NES. We're playing the New Orleans Saints. No, sorry, the Nawlins Aints. And unfortunately, these guys have already lost to us already this year. Although they seem to be doing pretty well. They're 6-3. Wasn't expecting that. We gotta switch up their playbook. Actually, I think we already did this. We don't need to do this again. Yeah, we've already fixed their playbook. Really? We kept this play in the game? I didn't know. I thought this was permanent. We got a shotgun play and another shotgun play. But that's a guaranteed run if he runs that. We have 2 shotgun plays, 2 T plays, 3 T plays. Might need another one, but I guess this is just me saying, you know what? Let's just see if I can stop them. Okay, so I know what they're gonna run if they do that, but we already did their playbook already. First things first. Standings. We're in the NFL. We're gonna win. Don't worry about it. So we're the only undefeated team in the game, as I recall. So I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah. Well, Philly and DC seem to be catching up to us. But yeah, we're gonna be we're 9-0. We're fine. This is our 10th game. What week is this? It's week 12. Wow. We're keeping track of that. Team rankings. Let's see. By the end of the game, we're going to get 300 yards no matter what. Yeah, we're going to get 300 yards. So definitely going to get... We're not going to... Wow. We're going to lose to Bernie Kosar. How do you get so many yards? That's because he doesn't run the ball. Maybe that's the problem. We still run the ball occasionally. Rush. We are going to give up 100 yards rushing. Means we're going to be 20th. Okay, that's fine. We're getting better down the stretch. That's right. Sorry. We're probably not going to get 100 yards. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, our rushing attack isn't going to be as good as I would have liked. So we're going to be in the bottom half of the league by the end of this game. Defense. Yep, we're going to be number 1 in passing, and we might give up 100 yards rushing, so we'll still be in the top 5. So our defense, the Eagles' defense is pretty good in terms of rushing, but they're probably going to beat us there by the end of the year. But they're 8-2, so there you go. Leaders. Steve Young. Yeah, we're going to be number 1. Look at that. 40. We actually threw an interception. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. So, apparently Joe Montana threw 2 interceptions last week. Let me check on it. No, he threw 3 interceptions in one game. There you go. Because he had 0 interceptions last time we played. So we're going to be okay. Yeah, our completion percentage isn't going to go up that much. Number 1 in dropbacks, of course. Bernie Kosar is going to have more yards than us. We are not going to be able to catch up to him. Yards per attempt. Let's say I have a bye week I wasn't thinking of. Yeah, we dink and dunk a lot. So in this game, the only way to get a high yards per attempt average is to chuck the ball downfield every time. So good luck with that. TD passes, of course, no one's going to come anywhere close to Steve Young. So we have what? We have like 4 more games left. Actually, we have 6 more games left. So we're going to get 65 TD passes, it looks like. All right. Metcalf leads the league in catches. We're not going to catch him. He has 900 yards. Wow. Must be dumping it off to him the whole time. So our big 2 are Ricky Waters and let me check on that. Yeah, Shannon Sharp. Yes, dinking and dunking to Ricky Waters because he's always open. We can chuck it downfield eventually. We'll be fine. Steve. Yards per reception. Yeah, we only have 1 guy. Oh, never mind, we have 2. Thought we had Jamie Williams there for a while. Yeah, there's Jamie Williams. Okay, Rice and Taylor. So, in the conference, we're not doing that well. TDs, of course, is what matters. So we're going to finish 1, 2, and 3, it looks like. We might get Brent Jones in there, so we'll switch it up at the end of the year if we have to. We can get the top 3 and the top 4. Leading rushers, yeah, Ricky Waters isn't going to be number 1 in the league anymore. In fact, let me check on that. Yeah, it's NFC, yeah, so we're too far behind. And he got injured, which is the other thing. He was too beat up, so we didn't want to run the ball that much with him if we didn't have to. There he is, 7.5. Touchdowns, well, he's got more, so watch the scoring. Yep. Wow, Ernest Biner has more touchdowns. Wasn't expecting that. Well, we can still get 3 today. Williams, that's not our Williams. That's Seattle's Williams. Okay, let's do a quick check. So we're gonna get 3 touchdowns from one of these guys. We'll be fine. How did Ernest Biner get so many touchdowns? What are these guys doing? Okay, we've already established our sacks. Fagan's got 10. We can. Yeah, I don't control Romanowski anymore because he's too OP. But Keith DeLong's getting in the game now, so we'll be fine. We might not get 1, 2, 3, but Kevin Fagan might get number 4. And we're not going to run back anymore. We're done with that. Let me just do a quick check on that. Punt returns. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, I gave up. I gave up returning. Kickoff returns. Yeah, there's Griffin and Logan. So we've given up on kickoff returns. So forget about it. Okay, let me check the schedule one last time. No standings. AFC East. No, Central. There are only 3 divisions back then. Wow, everyone sucks. Yep, Montana's 9-1 with the Chiefs. This was back when Seattle was in the AFC, of course. They apparently got a tie game. So Cleveland's already played 10 games, and they're averaging... How many yards do they have? They've played 10... Well, we played 9, so... It's a lot of yards per game, dude. I'm from Warren Moon, by the way. Anyway, team data. We'll check our stats for a moment. Okay, Ricky Waters... He's bad, so we're going to have to sling the ball around. So Steve Young's fine, so we'll have to sling the ball around. Let's see... DeLong, he's excellent. So I guess we're using Keith DeLong. So start the game. Sorry about all that nonsense, but I always do a prelude before each game. This is our pregame show. The pregame show is now over. Alright, so we're kicking off. So we'll pin him back. Penultimate hash mark. Whoops. This will be inside the 10, it looks like. Not so bad. Got him. So we got him inside the 20 anyway. Okay, we're going to do a shotgun deep defense. Hold down, press B. I'll get Keith DeLong in the backfield, and he'll blitz. Which is all... Whoops! That's all we do. Got all the time in the world for Wade Wilson. He threw it to the wrong dude. He had 2 open defenders, and he threw it to the wrong dude. So they did a shotgun curl, and he threw it to a guy that was in double coverage. So the AI sucks. Don't know what to tell you. You will lose occasionally if you get good blocking on running plays against us, apparently, but it's hard to beat us simply because we're able to move the ball so well and we don't punt. So. And we get to the backfield so often, except for that last play where I got pancaked. See? Broke out of it that time, but he got the ball off this time. You old Brenner? That guy running along the top sideline was running free too, so he made another bad call. He just dumped it off. Wade Wilson, though, former Viking. And he got it off, and he's, whoops, got it to Early. Is that Quinn Early? I forget his name. Better early than anyone. Keith DeLong. Yep, got in the backfield again. Dalton Hillier goes down for another 5-yard loss. That is 2 backfield tackles today for Keith DeLong. He would have had 3. Oh, we got to stop him this time. Go get him, DeLong. Darn it! Yeah, I tried to do the dive. I tried to do the little perpendicular dive that runs across his body, but it didn't work. But we'll get him this time. 3rd and 19. Should I go in the backfield? I'm heading for the backfield. Nope, it's a blitz. So Keith DeLong drops back. It was a 50-50 chance of being either a blitz or just a regular shotgun curl. Because I've been calling this shotgun defense for the entire game. The problem is that the last time I called that, they did a curl. Got the kickoff. Ampley's going to run this back. It's not looking good. He's on the goal line. I couldn't risk the touchback. I had to run that one back. See, I'm averaging 8 yards a return. I can barely get that. Okay, Waters isn't looking good, so we'll do a motion play. Hold left, press B. So we'll sling the ball around. Not open. Not open. No one's open. Let's chuck it downfield to Williams. Whoops, intercepted. I should have just run out of bounds now that I think about it. Terrible. I just chucked it downfield. I should have just ran it. Because you can't throw the ball away, really. You have to run. Whoops, Romanowski. Well, called the wrong guy. I was supposed to not use Romanowski anymore, but that's okay. I guess I can use them on those QB keepers. There's the long. Whoops. You got a block. Yep, that's the first down. Brad Muster, former Bear. And yes, you can always tell who he is, because in the old days, he was the only white guy in the backfield for the Bears. So that was how you knew what play was getting called. Same setup here. Yep, the exact same call. Okay, so... Well, technically, it could be a handoff. In other words, he could go towards the bottom sideline with Dalton Hilliard, but this time he gave it to Muster. Okay, better get in that backfield along. Got it off. There was a defender waiting right there for that, just so you know. What? Shotguns, probably curl. Yep, shotgun curl. Yeah, gotcha. Sack number 20 of the year for Keith DeLong. And any other year he would be number 1, but Romanowski has 29, so you know how it is. Well, it's our worst quarter ever. Let's get back in the game, y'all. We've had the ball for one play. So their entire strategy is keep Steve Young off the field. Block, didn't get it. So we've had one play. Morton Anderson. Yep. A little revenge for the Saints here in the Superdome. We'll make up for it, don't worry. Going out of bounds to the 6. Like I said, I want a challenge. Okay, let's go to the change. No. Waters. He's still bad. Alright, so we're going to dump it off again. Run and shoot. If everyone's covered, I got to run. Of course, I might fumble at that point. Scramble out of bounds. Covered, covered, covered. Not covered. Whoops! Overthrew it, Steve. Run out of bounds. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I'll bank that. Okay, we're going to do the slant. There goes Ricky Waters out of the backfield. Covered. Well, technically he wasn't covered. Okay, now he's covered. Come on, chase me. There he... Whoop! Should not have done that. The pocket broke down. I should have thrown it away. There's a guy wide open, but I was waiting. I shouldn't have waited. Those defenders weren't going to move any further away. Doing the slant again. Ricky. Oh, there's Jerry Rice. Nope. Should not have thrown that. Alright. Run and shoot. Get open. We're not punting. Everyone's covered. Everyone's covered. Give me some blocking. 9 yards. So we got 8 yards. We got half of it in one play. We're not punting. Motion play. I can't run for 9 yards, guys. Get open. 7 yards. Everyone's covered. I got it. Wow. Barely got it. Steve Young. The original Aaron Rodgers. Okay. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Threw it away. Well, at least got out of the blitz. We'll stat or flood. Do the flood at the bottom of the screen. No, they're actually covering us. Nope, one guy's open. 2 guys are open. Ricky Waters. I'll bank that. So he was the most open because he was the furthest away from the defender. Okay, run and shoot. Get open, guys. Might have to call a different play if they keep defending it. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, didn't get it off. Did not get it off. Got to practice my counter blitz. Motion play. 2nd and 19. We're going to run this play a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get it off. I said I was going to run this a couple of times. I'm going to have to do it again. We're all the way back. Need 30 yards, guys. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That got wrong guy. I meant to throw it deep. Jamie Williams was running deep on the bottom of the field, and I pressed the wrong button. He actually might lose today. They're gonna play defense. Okay, enough of this. 2 INTs for Steve Young. He had 1 interception all year. Now he's thrown 2. Of course, the first one was because no one was open. I didn't run. So I literally could have chucked the ball downfield to Jamie Williams. He would have been wide open. So that would have been a first down, too. Shotgun. Oh, here's the blitz. He got it off. Brought DeLong back to cover. Do it into double coverage. Sometimes they complete those. It's actually really annoying. Shotgun curl. So we're holding left, press B for the shotgun curl defense. Nope, he's calling the same play. And I blocked it, which is good because the guy on the bottom of the screen was getting open. That's a huge stop. So a touchdown will still give us the lead. We're going to run the 1 minute drill, by the way. Actually, it's less than a minute, and he got it off again. Ugh, barely. But it's Morton Anderson, who's been bulking up lately, it looks like. Because everyone looks the same. We got to run out of bounds, guys. Or touch back. Can't touch back. They pinned us at the 1. Okay. Probably could have ran that back a decent distance. Okay, guys, we're going deep on 3 plays. This is the slant. He's open. No, he's not. Gosh darn it. He's running out. Darn it. I killed too much time. Okay. We only have time to do 1 more play, guys. Motion play. Get open. We can't throw it to the end zone this time. He's open. He's open. Ah! He wasn't going to make it anyway. That's okay. We got a bunch of yards on 1 play. We're getting the ball back, so that's good. I mean, I can't hold on to the ball that long because the defenders closed the distance. So that one big play for 42 yards made the difference. And of course, those 2 interceptions gave them the short field twice, so it's not looking good for us. We'll come back, don't worry. All we need is 1 drive and a stop. We'll probably get 3 touchdowns if we know what we're doing. Get out of bounds to the 10. Okay. Like I said, I'm challenging myself. Okay, change. How's Ricky Waters doing? Still bad. Steve Young? Average, okay. I'll give it to Ricky once, but he's got to get out of bounds. He's going to go off tackle towards the top of the screen. Give me a block, dude. God. I think I bounced off him. That's the problem. Got to do the slant again. We'll scramble for the yards if we need them. Is he open? 2 guys open. 3 guys open. Ricky Waters. Darn it! Should have thrown it short. I got cocky. I should have thrown it short. They wouldn't have caught up if I threw it short. Doing the slant again. We're going to scramble for the rest of the yards. Not open. Should have thrown it. I can't throw it short. I should have thrown it short. I did it again. I got cocky and I should have thrown it short. I guess I was worried the defender would cut me off. We're not punting. Okay, this is the flood play. Get open, guys. I don't have any room to run for this. Get the yards. Got it. Wow. Tiptoeing the sideline. Barely. 14 yards on 4th and 10. Not 4th and game yet. Slant. No one's open. Short guy's open. I can run. No, I can't. I'm getting terribly cocky. I should have just dumped it off, but I'm getting terribly cocky. All the time in the world to throw that. Here's a slant. He's not open. Going it top side. Chucking it downfield to Rice. Double coverage. And he caught it. 71 yards. That is absolute freaking garbage. Doing the slant again. Should not have called this play. But I'm going to run it in. I'm going to run it in. Steve Young all the way to the pylon. Touchdown. So 3 garbage plays. He dumped it off on 4th and 10, chucked it downfield to double coverage, and scrambled for the touchdown. That is embarrassing, actually, that we had to do all that. So we weren't punting. And now we're winning. So let's pin him down deep. Up. Right there. I'll be on the goal line. He's got to run it back. Nope, he's inside. Okay, he's running it back. Never mind. I thought he would touch it back. Got him inside the 20. Alright, so last time they were able to make some yards on us. So actually, no, they punted it last time we pinned them this deep. So both scores are on turnovers. Whoop. And I knew he was going to hand it off because there's no scramble play. And more importantly, there's no rollouts. Okay, shotgun defense. Let's get him. Nope, it's a curl. Got him. 21 sacks. Second sack of the game. 4th backfield tackle of the game. Okay, so we needed that. 3rd and 12. We can stop them here, right? Shotgun defense. Yep, blitz. Didn't get it off. So he's going to have to punt from the end zone. Bo Romanowski, sack number 30. I think he broke the single-season record on week 4 or something. Keith DeLong goes back to try and block. It's not going to work. See, watch him get pancaked. Boom, see? Completely worthless. I'm going to try and run it back. Darn it, see? 4 yards. This is why I don't run anymore. This is ridiculous. Why do I even bother? Okay, we'll do the run and shoot. I'll probably have to switch plays in the playbook at some point. He's not open. No one's open. Chucking it downfield. Jerry Rice. He'll catch. Wow, he caught it in double coverage again. Why did he stop running? That's the part I don't understand. He stopped running. He's supposed to keep running. It's a run and shoot. Alright, change. Steve Young is average. Waters is bad. We got to hand it off to him at least once. You can't have one rush the entire game. Steve Young has 4 rushes for 11 yards, but he also has a touchdown today. We'll go Ricky Waters down south. Bottom part of the field. You better get a positive gain. Okay, he has a block. No, he doesn't! No, 2 yards. So he got 1 yard rushing this game. You suck, Ricky. Ricky. Okay, stay in bounds, guys. Or just kind of waste a bunch of time. Whoops, 1, 2, 3. Got it off. That might be an interception. Wow, that could have been a problem. I need to practice throwing to the guy on the bottom sideline because he's on the flat. 3rd and 8. Doing the slant again. I need to stop calling this play. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! That's pretty bad, and we're too far away to kick a field goal. Okay, we're not punting. We're doing the motion play, guys. 15 yards. Get open. I can't scramble for this many yards. Rice is wide open. Yes! 4th and 15. And that may clinch the game if we get the touchdown. 30-yard gain. Jerry Rice has 100 yards passing, 100 yards receiving today on 2 catches. Actually has 3 catches. Jerry Rice MVP. We got an open guy. Touchdown. Brent Jones. So that's 11 for him. Actually, no, that's 8 for him this year. And remember, 3rd place has 9 touchdowns. Steve Young's been spreading it around. So we ran for a touchdown that we absolutely had to have. And he threw for one that we absolutely had to have. And there are no 2-point conversions in this game, so that should finish them off. Let's pin them deep. This will be just inside the goal line. So I should have kicked it shorter. No, it's on the goal line. Got him at the 10. Alright, this could go well for us. We get a safety. Got to earn these wins sometimes. So after having 1 offensive play in the first quarter, you better get that deep. Oops. Horry Brenner. That's the 2nd big catch of the game. Yul Brenner. That is huge for them. They needed that. Defense kind of jacked up on that play, though. He's got a block. Mustard's not looking that. Whoops! Got popcorn. I guess I can't use Keith DeLong anymore, right? DeLong. He's good. He's fine. Romanowski's average. How's Johnson? Good. So Johnson, everyone except for Walter, who replaced Kevin Haley, and you can't replace Kevin Haley. I think he's playing for the Cowboys this year, at least for this game, this roster. 11-yard loss on the blitz. Romanowski has his 31st sack of the year. 3rd and 13. They're going to have to go for it on 4th down. Shotgun defense. Could be another blitz. Yes, it is. Yeah, and he threw it into double coverage. 4th and 13. He should have thrown it short, but I guess he wasn't expecting the blitz. This is it. This could be another blitz to end the game. Yep. And that will end it. Romanowski gets his 32nd sack of the year, his 4th of the game, or 3rd of the game. And we'll run out the clock to Ricky Waters. We'll do a dive. We're good. Yeah, we got a block. Ricky Waters scored a touchdown. Yes, to the pylon. He's healthy enough to do that. Outstanding blocking on the bottom of the field. It was looking pretty dicey there for the Niners for a second, but they they put their foot down. Exactly where it needed to happen. Let's pin him deep. So this will pin him inside the 20. They'll catch the ball inside the 5. We'll pin him inside the 20. They'll kill a bunch of time. Well, got him at the 10. Wow. So that kind of game, y'all. Okay, I'm not going to do the shotgun curl. Yep, not doing a shotgun. This is a regular Pro T flare. Got him. Wow. Ted Washington gets his 7th sack of the year. I think it's the 2nd sack of the game. He was alright. Big T dubs. Let's do another Pro T flare. Hold right, press B. Yep, got the Pro T backfield. Nope, that's a regular run. Whoops, he got out! That should have ended the game. Well, we were doing pretty well so far. We held him to, what, 30 yards rushing until that 60-yarder. Well, so much for our defense. We couldn't pitch the shutout on offense, obviously, because of the 2 turnovers, but that would have been a great stop. Got the open receiver on the bottom, is that right? Yep. Nope. The free safety was covering him. So he might have gotten the tackle. 2nd and 10. So we're running out of time, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the game. You're not coming back. So we sweep. Whoops. Got pancaked. And so we're going to sweep the Saints. They will fall to 6-4. We will continue undefeated. Going 10-0. We are vulnerable for a half. We are not vulnerable. You got to play us for 4 quarters, not just 1. That is the 3rd sack of the game for Keith DeLong. 22 on the year. So he's going to finish 10 behind Romanowski no matter what, huh? It's a shotgun defense, so. Got it off. Doing the triple coverage. Well, let's finish off the game. Ricky Waters got his big run. I'm not complaining. I should not have called this play. I can't call a timeout. Can't call a timeout. Okay, top side. Finish off the game. Jerry Rice. To the end zone. Nope, wasn't deep enough. Single coverage, though. See? 21 points in the second half. That's why you play all 4 quarters instead of just 2. So he gave up that big run for Dalton Hilliard, because other than that, he had negative yards. 5 runs for 1 yard before that run. We were doing all right. We really were. Steve Young came back with 200 and, well, actually, he threw for 70 yards in the first half on that stupid throw to Jamie Williams, that 41-yard run, 41-yard pass. Steve Young had 30 yards running today. Of course, Ricky Williams got that touchdown, which is what counts, because I was worried there. So he had 3 runs for 20 yards. So it turned out all right, but his rankings are not good. So we're going to play the Rams next, and we're out of, yeah, there are no more. Yep. No more bye weeks. Final month of the year. So let's do a quick check. I need to worry about the standings. Offense. Yep. We fell short that game. Of course, that interception, that incompletion of Jerry Rice didn't help. That would have put me over 2,400. Rushing, yeah, we sucked. We just sucked. No getting around that. We got beat. Of course, Rookie Waters wasn't healthy, so. He got the touchdown run, though. And that sealed it. That was what mattered. So, MVP of that game was Steve Young, along with Jerry. Actually, I want to say it was Jerry Rice with that garbage. catching three balls in double coverage. Let's see. Passing, pass defense. No one's even close to us. That's 60 yards a game passing, if that. Yeah, 62 yards. Remember, 10 games. So 74 rushing yards a game. They give up 65 rushing yards a game. And of course, that 60-yard run killed us. So that should have put us at 680. Actually, should have put us at about 680. So that's disappointing. Not the Skins, man. Got that defense going. Steve Young, number one in passing, right? Nope. We fell behind. Well, they have the interceptions. You only had one all year. So Steve Young has thrown 3 interceptions in 2 games. So we'll need to bench him. More dropbacks than anyone, though. So I guess we're going to finish number 1 in that. And number 1 in completions. Despite our crappy start. By the way, did you know that Russell Wilson's leading the league in passing yards this year, apparently? It's either him or Brent Bortles. Of course, they beat the Cowboys last night, so the Cowboys, once again, come up short, because that's what them boys do. So they had a pretty good year last year, but can't blame Zeke, because Zeke was playing yesterday. Leading receivers. Ricky Waters had that huge fourth and 10 catch. So that was pretty good for him. Where's Jerry Rice? Must have missed him just a second. He's over here somewhere. There he is. He probably leads the league in yards per reception at this point. No, he doesn't. But he had a couple of huge ones. That big 71-yard catch and the double coverage. That garbage. That's all that is. Where's Bernie Kosar? Yeah, Bernie Kosar throws it to Kinchin, whatever his name is. Never heard of that. Who's that Kinchin guy? He's got 30 yards a catch. There's Jerry Rice. He's not going to finish number 1. And why the heck does Metcalf have so many yards? Eric Metcalf. So Waters got a touchdown, of course, and there's Jones with 8. So rushing. There he is, Waters. So he ran for 28 yards. He ran for like 21 yards yesterday. That sucked. Well, we're probably going to finish in the top 5 if we're good, but he needs a lot more help. He can't do all this on his own. Yeah, his rushing average took a hit. In this game, 7.5 is average. All right, scoring. So Rice, Waters, each have 13. He's got a run and a catch. Not complaining. There's Taylor with 9. He didn't have any catches yesterday, now that I think about it. Sacks. Yep. Keith DeLong's got 22. Fagan didn't get any sacks in that last game. Who else is here? Johnson's got 5. Washington got 4. But he got 2 in that other game, so that's fine. So really what matters, we probably won't get third place because Fagan needs to make up too many. I as a rule, I don't use linemen. I mean, it's actually a competitive rule. We're not allowed to use linemen because they just dive at the quarterback. Anytime the quarterback doesn't call a shotgun, the lineman just dives at his feet, and he almost always gets a sack. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'll stop the video here and get to the next.